it's exciting. I'm not gonna lie. Like, just the excitement factor of just doing this is amazing. No time in your life, like ever again, will I get a text from somebody saying you're moving to a new city just completely out of the blue. So I'm definitely appreciating that, because I know as I go and push in my 30s, like, these years are limited, and soon I will have a boring old man life where I'm just settled down in one place, and I will thoroughly enjoy that stability. But I'm gonna miss just the excitement and just like the adventure that, like, being a pro really is. It is really a once in a lifetime experience, and it's pretty cool.
All right, so in the most roller coaster of emotions that is the professional football world, we are pretty much all packed up. My parents fly in an hour into Hartford from Portland. They're flying across the country, and the whole point of that is to help us move and get these last big pieces of furniture into our new home in West Hartford. And we're going to live up there, move into one of my friend's places, rent from him for a year for the second year. I just got a text from my agent saying, hey, can you call me ASAP, which is a fantastic thing that you want to get from your agent. So immediately, heart kind of sunk, stomach sunk, heart's beating really fast. I give him a call, and apparently it sounds like it's a done deal to be transferred over to Detroit City FC.
Welcome to what we have here is special. You are everything that the establishment views as wrong with American soccer, and you are everything right with this club.
This is Detroit! Which I am stoked about, because Detroit City has one of the best histories ever. The fan base is amazing. I mean, it's great news. However, the roller coaster, the up and down of it is, like, we are almost 100% moved into our new place in West Hartford. I was really excited about that place. I am wondering if I have to tell Antoine Hopino, my friend right now, that, okay, I'm not going to be renting from you. I'm actually going someplace else.
Did you even say on this that you were on a 2-year here?
I signed a 2-year back in 2023. So for the 2023 season and this next 2024 season. But then with the new coaches coming in and everything happening, obviously there's going to be some change. They want to bring in their players. And obviously another team wants me now. So kind of funny that it's happening now. My parents are on the flight. They're an hour away from landing, in the air right now, just all happy as can be, have no idea that it's pretty much a done deal to go to Detroit. So I'm just going to keep my phone on what's the opposite of silent? On ringer. I'm going to have the ringer up. Just wait for my agent to call me to see if it is 100% done deal. And then it just all goes to the next plan, how we get everything now to Detroit. I'm thinking the best course of action is to continue with the move tomorrow, move everything into one place, stay in that one place until we figure it out.
Yeah.
And then we can move from that one place to Detroit.
What are your thoughts on all this?
It's just crazy that things like this can happen last minute. It's just mind blowing. I have a process because I've done this so many times. Step 1, find out where the game field is and where the training facilities are. So they train here, like North Detroit. Mm-hmm. We just have to find out from Antoine and Molly the neighborhoods they liked. Was it Windsor?
Well, that's Canada.
Oh, that's Canada?
Yeah.
Why is it below us? That makes absolutely no sense.
You got a lot to learn about geography.
Oh God, Canada's right there?
Yeah.
So
I'm pretty sure
step 2 is to go on Reddit, find out the cool neighborhoods.
Well, just do a normal search now. It's
just when you go to Redfin, when you type in Detroit, it's just like the zip code of Detroit.
Yeah.
It's not like
we'll just draw
everything.
a circle.
So yeah, I'm just gonna have to draw it.
Draw a circle and just see.
Just the American side. Apparently. Oh wait, let me go bigger.
I think I might just have gone and transferred to Detroit.
Actually,
Yeah.
you're lying.
I swear to God. So I think we might actually have to change up the U-Haul schedule, because I just got a call from Godwin. I think Detroit City want to buy me.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, I might get transferred to Detroit.
He literally just called us like an hour ago.
So instead of a 20-minute drive, we're going to Detroit?
It's a 10-hour drive. But 90% of our stuff is at Antoine's house.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we have nowhere to go in Detroit.
Why did I know something like this would happen with you? But that's exciting.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's just a lot to logistically try to figure out.
All right, I'm just sitting in the U-Haul right now. It's been a couple days. We have moved everything pretty much to Antoine's house, or my new house that I was going to rent in West Hartford. Pretty much got everything over there. There's just a few little things that we have still left in the in my old house, and just have to clean it, kind of get do the final move. But we're pretty much done for the first move of it. I was talking more with my agent and just trying to figure out if I'm actually going, or if I'm staying, or what's going on, because these deals fall through all the time. But he's saying it's pretty much a done deal, and the paperwork should be here in a couple days. He just needs to talk to a few other people, the coach and the sporting director from the other team. So yeah, it's looking like a done deal, which is kind of funny. But I just can't wait. Honestly, like, I think it's gonna be a really, really good opportunity. I just think it's going to really be a really good spot. I'm pumped for it. Which is crazy though, is it's going to be even colder than it is here in Connecticut. I'm like freezing in the car right now because it's like 20 degrees outside. I looked over at the weather in Detroit and it was like 5 degrees, 9 degrees, 16 degrees, stuff like that. So it's going to be even colder. I didn't think it was possible, but it's going to be rough for these first few months. But now, I mean, we're just trying to figure out logistically how we're doing this. Because we have a full like 26-foot moving van. We have my parents here. We have 2 cats. We have Mimi and Scarlett, and we have to figure out how to get all of that over there, plus my car, in the best way, smartest way, and like the most efficient way possible. So throwing out a lot of brainstorming, trying to figure this out, and then also when we need to be there by. I mean, I really haven't talked to anybody from the club yet, so it's just your brain's just like constantly racing, trying to figure everything out. But it's a good thing. It's very exciting. Could be a lot worse. So that's just where I'm at right now. Nothing too much as of information wise. It's just kind of funny because you just kind of, things move so fast but also so slow at the same time. Like 2 days ago, I got the call from my agent saying you're going to be traded to Detroit, and then it's been 2 days later and he's kind of just told me it's a done deal, we're working, but nothing concrete. So it's been 2 days of me just kind of like waiting around, waiting for a text, waiting for a call, just hanging out, like with my mind just going like just racing. So it's funny because it's like it happens really fast, but 2 days not really getting any information and just kind of like waiting and trusting the process is a long time when it's about your entire career and your future, you and your family and everything. So I'm confident that it's going to work out. I'm really hoping it does, and I think within the next few days I'll get some more information, hopefully sign some of the paperwork, and start the move over to Detroit. So let's go. We're just starting to load up the second U-Haul right now. Currently in West Hartford, loading this up. The game plan is in 2 days, 2 or 3 days. We're gonna leave West Hartford for Detroit with the U-Haul, and then my car caravanning as well. I think my parents are gonna drive the U-Haul, and fortunately I gotta drive the Mazda, which will be a lot better. And then Mimi and Scarlett are gonna fly into Detroit so they can kind of avoid the long drive and everything. But there we go. Ready? So I was just talking to my agent, and he basically said, check your email, because I've just received the official trade document that I have to sign. Once I sign that, it goes off to the team, and then it's pretty much a done deal as long as it's approved by the league. What are you doing, Scarlett? You want up? So yeah, really exciting. So now I'm just gonna get that, sign that, send that back over to Hartford Athletic, and basically it looks like both teams have come to an agreement. So as long as nothing crazy happens with like the league denying it, or some team randomly backing out the last minute, it should be a done deal. So I'm stoked. Preseason for Hartford starts in a few days. I think Detroit's just a little bit later, but yeah, it's gonna be crazy logistics trying to figure out how to move out from this house now to the new place in Detroit City, and we don't even know where that place is gonna be. So got a lot to do. It's actually Scarlett's birthday today. Scarlett, congrats on 1 year. A little bit different than how we expected. People are off doing errands right now, but when everybody's back, we'll open up some presents and everything. But yeah,
little bit different than how we expected. Didn't expect to be in a crazy period like this, moving to Detroit tomorrow, but you know, could be worse. Could be worse, huh, Scarlett? You're having fun. Look at that girl. Yeah. Are you ready to go to Detroit? Yeah. Are you excited?
Yay, Detroit! Yay!
So I've really tried to document and film the whole transfer process to another club. It's been really hard. I'm not gonna lie, because there's just so much going on. Like, it's just crazy. Like, obviously you have like the last minute move of basically stopping everything in your life, your current plans, where you're going to live, like setting up internet, trash and recycling and heating and all that stuff. You have to cancel all of that, and then you have to basically start looking where you're going to live in the next place. So you have all of that stuff about the logistics of the move. And then you also have the stuff with your agent about the team and the amount of documents that you have to sign and talking to clubs and all that kind of stuff. And then, you know, you add into the fact that now I'm 31 years old and I have a family and I have, you know, Scarlett, and it's just been, it's been amazing. Like, it's way better to have Scarlett and more in my life, but it does come with more stuff, because now we're like, okay, how are we going to transport the crib over to Detroit when Scarlett needs it every single night, and also twice during the day for naps? Versus, you know, when I was 21, I had one suitcase to my name. I could just pop on a plane, fly to Iceland in 2 days, no big deal. Now it's just a little bit more difficult. Now I'm transferring all the toys and figuring out how to do that, and the crib, and just making sure that I can get my family over there as safely as possible, the best way possible. And then the final aspect of it too is, you know, we're going to start preseason here soon. So on top of everything, I also need to continue up the training and continue doing the fitness in the gym, continue doing all this kind of stuff, staying fit and staying ready for season. I'm up to 18 sets of the John Terry Fitness cardio workout on the treadmill, which is awesome. My goal is to get to 20 sets, so I'm almost there. It just sucks. It's just so bad. It's just crazy though. I mean, I started off with like 7 sets and feeling nauseous. Then I bumped it up to 9 sets, then 11 sets, and then 13. And just like every 2 or 3 days, just do it again. And just like the mental, just like, okay, just go 1 more, 2 more than I did last time. And it's just crazy how I went from 7 sets, you know, probably 2.5, 3 weeks ago, and feeling nauseous. And this morning I did 18 sets and I was dead. But I felt worse 3 weeks ago doing the 7 sets than I did doing the 18 sets this morning. So it's exciting. I'm not going to lie. Like, just the excitement factor of just doing this is amazing. No time in your life, like ever again, will I get a text from somebody saying you're moving to a new city, just completely out of the blue. So I'm definitely appreciating that, because I know as I go and push in my 30s, like, these years are limited, and soon I will have a boring old man life where I'm just settled down in one place, and I will thoroughly enjoy that stability. But I'm gonna miss just the excitement and just like the adventure that like being a pro really is. It is really a once in a lifetime experience, and it's pretty cool.
Today is the day we head to Detroit. My parents left at like 6 o'clock in the morning with the full U-Haul. Super nice of them to drive that thing, because U-Hauls are not the most fun. But we got like a full 26-footer, filled it all up. They are in like Pennsylvania right now. Here's what's left in the house, just little things, little bags that are like going in the car with me. Mimi and Scarlett are going to the airport in about 4 hours. So we just have a whole bunch of little things to do, basically picking all this up, cleaning, vacuuming, kind of mopping the floors and everything, so we leave the house in a good working order. But yeah, all the mattresses are gone, all the bedrooms are pretty much empty now. So I'll update you guys in a couple hours when I hit the road. All right, we are almost there. I dropped Mimi and Scarlett off at the airport at like 4:45, got back here, it's like 5:15, 5:20 right now. I'm just doing the final little things. I'm taking all the stuff, putting it in my car. I'm gonna basically round up the cats, put them in the carriers, put it in the car. I'm gonna do a little mop, vacuum, not in that order, vacuum then mop, and then just a little clean, just so I leave the house all clean and in order. And then hopefully I'll be on the road in like, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes or so. So here we go. Here's all that's left in the house though. Just Basically rug, vacuum, just a little bit of food, cat carriers, cleaning supplies, food, a little bit of trash, and cat litter. So here we go. Here's the car, absolutely packed full. Did not expect even that little amount of stuff that was still left in the house to fill up the car. But now I just gotta get the cats. Oops, I opened it. Now I just gotta get the cats. It's time to go. It was nice living here for 2 weeks. I loved it. Good experience in West Hartford. All right, Gucci. All right, Levi. And Zavamanos. Mimi and Scarlett hopefully are just about boarding their flight to go to Detroit. My mom and dad have already gotten in Detroit at the Airbnb, so they should be set there. I'm only gonna probably do like 5-6 hours today till like midnight, and then I'll just wake up the next morning and bust out 7 hours or so. The next day, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step or something, right? It's the next day right now. I'm somewhere in Ohio. I think I'm outside Cleveland. I'm not really sure. I got like 3 more hours left in the drive, so it's pretty good. I'm making really good time. It's really a lot easier to drive, to make this drive to Detroit without Scarlett and Mimi, because Mimi takes about a bathroom break every 30 minutes, and Scarlett takes a bathroom break or food break or just gets antsy in the car seat about every 30 minutes. So a lot easier. I've been talking to my family. Scarlett and Mimi are at the Airbnb now. My mom and dad are at the Airbnb. They're all settled in, which is really good. So it's just me. I'm just the last component of the trip. So hopefully the last 3 hours go well. I'll get into Detroit and be able to kind of settle down and relax a little bit, decompress before we honestly probably start exploring areas and houses and talking to real estate agents and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm excited. Last stretch, final stretch of it. 3 hours to go. Wish me luck. Okay, completely empty U-Haul. We're here in Detroit. My dad has helped me move everything we own into a storage unit. Completely jam-packed all the way to the top. You can't even see all the way back there, but this is a big storage unit. Appreciate your help. Thank you.
Go to 1525 and grab anything you need, then you don't have to move it again.
Yeah. So there's a lot of work, but we are almost done. We just got to move these last few things, and then we're done. Return the U-Haul, and then we're staying in like an Airbnb for the next month or so until we find a permanent place to stay. So, whew, almost done. Almost done. Okay, I've made it to Detroit. I'm stoked. I'm finally here. Actually got in yesterday about midday, and then me and my dad took the U-Haul with all of our stuff. Went over to a storage unit, put all the stuff in the storage unit. It took like 2 hours, 2.5 hours to unload everything. Then we took the U-Haul back to the U-Haul place, returned that, and then we all went out to dinner. And this morning, we just had breakfast, and my parents left for the airport to go back home to Portland. So it's been a crazy last 24 hours. Feels like I've been here a week already, but we're in the Airbnb right now. It's perfect for what we need. Just gonna be here for probably about a month and a half, while we do some house hunting to either find a place that we're gonna rent or find a place that we're gonna buy. But we're here, yeah. Mimi's here, Scarlett's over here eating. What's up, Scarlett? How you doing? I'm finally getting back to work editing because I haven't even thought about becoming elite in like 10 days. So trying to get back into the rhythm of everything. But I finally, for the first time in a long time, feel like settled like a little bit. Settled for 30 or 45 days until we have to move again. But I'll take it. I'll give you a little tour of the Airbnb right now. We finally just kind of put everything away, cleaned up a little bit. It's still kind of messy, but here's where we're gonna be staying. What's up, Scarlett? Here's the little dining table area. I'm just getting some work and I'm editing up the Middletown vlog with Connor. Here's the kitchen. Here is the living room. It works. Got a TV. As we come down through here, we got a little bathroom. We got guest room number 1 right here. And we got Scarlett's little nursery, guest room 2 here. And as we go up the stairs, here is our bedroom. I think it's still kind of messy, so just don't judge me, but it'll work. But this is the master bedroom, so that's where Mimi are staying. So now we got to figure out the next steps of moving into a house to Detroit. Once again, it's been a few days. Just a lot's been going on. It's taken the last few days just to settle into Detroit. We got a real estate agent. We've been seeing some houses, looking at houses to rent, looking at houses to buy, just looking at seeing what the best option is for us. And also just settling in. I've trained with the guys once. I've got toured around the facility, seen the locker room, seen the weight room, seen the cafeteria, the players lounge, all that kind of stuff. It looks awesome. It just makes me more excited to start. Today is the very first day of the official start of Detroit City FC's preseason. I guess we're doing like a lunch, and then later today we have like physicals, some sizing for our kit and everything, and then about 3 days from now is when we actually start training. So we have some stuff to do in the meantime, some meetings, all that kind of stuff, but it's right around the corner. And just overall, I'm just so happy that it all worked out, so happy that I actually ended up signing here and all the paperwork went through, because it got a little sketchy there for a little bit. I was a little nervous, but yeah, overall just pumped. I'm just so excited to start, and just really grateful that I can be a part of this organization, because I think it's a great organization from the top all the way down to the bottom. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. All right, guys, peace.